Remains 1-1 in extra time. As Germany and Paraguay look to join Canada and Brazil in the round of 16. Both of those nations left it late, but better late than never. And that applies here. Happily accept another corner, but they need to make one of these count.
They've been really well defended so far from Paraguay.
Two of the obvious targets in there with Havertz. Can Germany make the most of this? It's Brown descending high, and it's headed in by Jonathan Tah! There it is for Germany! They finally have Paraguay where they want them now! And the round of 16 is looming for Germany!
And if at first you don't succeed, try again. Numerous corners have gone to the far post and Tah's won them and put them back across goal. This time he's thought to himself, I'm not going back across goal. I want to take my nation into the next round of the World Cup. And he's just given them 1 foot in it. Paraguay have defended incredibly well. But just one moment, and Tah is there to give Germany the lead, and you can just see the relief on Julian Nagelsmann's face, because this has been a tough game. It isn't over yet. Paraguay will still believe that they can get back into it, but Germany, they've taken that first step forward.
Tah very much. Jonathan marks his 50th cap with a colossal header. His only previous goal actually was scored recently in a friendly against Switzerland in March. Oh, hang on a minute. They are checking for a foul on the goalkeeper here. So let's hear from Mark Clattenburg about that possibility.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise, but what happens is the number 3 of Germany blocks the goalkeeper, and there's a coming together. That stops the goalkeeper being set for the header, and therefore, for me, this is a foul.
This is a huge goal. It was one that we're concentrating on the replays. I think it's quite a number of plays by surprise as well. And the referee, Jalal Jayed, just having a look at it and see where it's at on. From Hill's perspective, I don't think he's going to win the first one. But I think it's then the ability, as Mark just said, to actually be able to stop this second one. I don't know how much is in that. I know the goalkeepers get protected, but it's a coming together more than anything. I'm not necessarily sure that there is a foul there. But VAR, they obviously believe that there is. The referee will have the final decision. And it could be soft.
Mark, you've had another good look at that.
Yeah, I just want to hear what the referee says here just before I make comment.
Good point. The count's been shown to be Brian Crouch.
What they said pre-tournament to the referees, FIFA, if a player makes a clear movement towards the goalkeeper's space, they are going to punish him, because there's so many times in Champions League and in the Premier League in England when a player is deliberately blocking the goalkeeper, when an attacker deliberately makes a movement to the goalkeeper like the number 3 of Germany does, they will punish it with a free kick.
Mark, in that situation, I'm looking at it again, is it not him that sort of makes that first move towards Anton rather than the other way around? Because that's the bit I'm looking at, thinking, he has actually gone into Anton more than Anton has actually gone into Hill, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Danny, but what I did check is he does grow into his space. At the last moment, he makes a clear movement of his body in towards the goalkeeper's space. Yeah, goalkeepers are overprotected, but in this case, that number 3 deliberately made that movement to stop the goalkeeper getting to that goal.
Well, Liverpool thought Germany had the advantage. They do not. It's back to 1-1. And a controversial call.
It is. I see exactly where Mark's coming from. We know the goalkeeper. But my only concern there was with Hill, it's as though he makes that first bit of impact and he goes into Anton. But Paraguay, one thing they will probably say is that they deserve that little bit more because they worked so hard and played so well.
Nagelsmann was showing the yellow card amid the activity there around the dugouts. It's a corner now. Caballero making his presence felt, and Paraguay have the chance to sneak the lead in the first period of extra time. Rizio will take it. Well, imagine if they score here. After Germany had one disallowed. Rizio back in by Alonso. It looked like it had gone behind. It has.
Just see as he comes out, there's Alonso, he tries to put it back in. You see it just goes out of the play. Just reflects and it back in.
Germany have to go again. They thought they had breached this stubborn Paraguayan defence. Not so, but here's Musiala. Altamada. He stayed down. Three waves away. Germany appeals. Germany bench absolutely screaming for a penalty there.
Ultimately, he believes that he was fouled. He stayed down in the area. To get himself up off Germany looking to attack us. He's going to be offside.
Despite what it says on the clock there, we are still in the first period of extra time. Havertz. So he's fouled by Rizio. Give it. Musiala. Anton. Hands on the feet of Wirtz. Havertz. And Hill holds on. And there's 3 down.
That is the game there. Every player is given everything. You just see Havertz. It's always going to be difficult for him to get power on it because it's actually going past him. So he does well to actually redirect it towards goal. And then Hill. You see Hill, along with his defenders, once again able to keep it out of the net.
First period will draw to a close shortly, and it does right now. And there was controversy as Germany thought they'd gone in front. Not so, it's still 1-1. And let's hear from Rob and the guys.
Ian, thank you. 15 down, 15 to go, and that was an event.
We'll have a penalty shootout. Kai Havertz has been involved in an off the ball there. And Canales.
just doesn't look at him. He knows exactly what he's doing. I think he gets the yellow card for his dribbles as well, quite rightly. So the giveaway in those scenarios is the player makes the foul, having a good look at the player that's going to foul. Always the giveaway.
Both coaches were put to the aftermath of that VAR call.
An opportunity for Paraguay. It's a foul from Rudiger. The ball comes in to Sanabria.
Something in Paraguay were to take the lead after that big call that went against Germany, but football can be like that. We saw in the first half, really, with Paraguay scoring.
That's why we love it so much, because anything can happen. A lot of the time, expect the unexpected as well.
It's Mauricio, the whip in, a good one. Tar had to take it away for a corner, though. Mauricio, having taken the free kick, will also go across to send in. Germany's turn to worry here, and Paraguay's turn to hope. Hope and fear never far away in a football match. Mauricio headed away by Wirtz. That's a cross. Incomplete defended. Rudiger. Germany are going to make a double change. Median Amiri is going to come on. So is Malik Tiao of Newcastle, who will join his teammate Rick Volkenheimer out there. Steered away by Rudiger. Clears. Mauricio. Continue to frustrate Germany. There it takes. Kimmich. Brown, he's onto it. Nathaniel Brown, and that was some recovery from Caballero. Not a corner. But first, those two changes will be made. Wirtz is going to come off. And Rudiger is also going to come off. Mike Tiao on. And Median Amiri. Germany have a corner. Tar scored from one, covering long at the end of that first period of extra time. Dramatically ruled out after a VAR check. Some say soft, some say not. What's going to happen from this corner? It is Kimmich to try again. He'll have to get something down. What a corner that was.
Just testing the goalkeeper with the bar, because that which is always going to find far right corner.
Germany's pursuit of a goal of a potential winner. Something seemingly endless now, but another corner for Paraguay to contend with. It's Brown to take it. Tara attacks it again, but doesn't get too close. Paraguay looking for the counter. Horatio. Kimmich close by. Ojeda. Caballeros. Caballeros again. Ubas. Closely watched by Tiao. Does anyone want to be a hero? And score the goal that would take their country through to a round of 16 showdown with France or Sweden.
Into that point in the game now where players start to concern themselves with mistake. They'll do the easy things, particularly defensively wise. Like you say, it's very difficult. You're just concerned that you could make that mistake that ends the game. Still, plenty of time in the second half of extra time.
Musiala. It's going to be a free kick. Musiala in considerable pain there. Alonso has also hurt, challenged him. Quickly up on his feet. Musiala.
Doesn't get the ball. Musiala goes down, but as Musiala, just see Musiala just stands on Alonso's foot just before foul is then committed. There's 2 players down.
Arsa this time. I'm sure the referee is having lots of it.
Need to both go up, otherwise they'll both have to leave the field. And the last thing everyone is to be playing with 8 outfield players.
I think they're happy to let Germany get on with this free kick. Lars is going to have to hold himself up.
There's no need for that. He's been brilliant all game. So Lars, hard to say that.
Germany looking for the moment. Kimmich, hoists it in. Hill grabs it again.
It's been commanding from the box. A lot of possible one coming in, whether it's from set pieces, from open play crosses, and he's not been afraid to go out and command his area. Makes life so much easier for defenders then.
Miri left grounded now. Caballero. Altamada has won it back well. Kimmich. Havertz leading this charge. Trying to bundle his way through.
A lot of tired challenges coming in there. I'm tired just watching it because it really has opened up. You can see both sets of players that give it absolutely everything. Physically, mentally as well, it can be very, very draining.
Goretzka. Musiala. Musiala somehow hung in there. Lunge in here with a really wild challenge. Born out of frustration having not got the free kick himself.
You can see that coming from a mile away when he didn't get that foul. He feels as though he's had rough treatment since he's come onto the field. But once again, it's Galazza. Lovely bit of skill. Musiala, you can see he's going in for the challenge whether the ball is there or not. I think at that point, I think it's irrelevant, the frustration got the better of it. But once again, Galazza, he's been everywhere. Absolutely everywhere.
If you could ever see a lunge coming, that was the one. Jamal Musiala. Will receive treatment here.
the beauty of it is now for Galaza, I'm sure the coaching staff will be telling him, Musiala get a yellow card for the challenge, so he doesn't have to worry about going off the field for a minute. Now he can just allow his teammates get the treatment, and allow his teammates get themselves up the pitch and have a little bit of a breathe themselves. Another yellow card for the coaching staff this time, Germany.
Probably more yellow cards for the dugouts and the players.
This game has had everything.
Well, they might have penalties as well. We're on our way towards a shootout. Another yellow card.
It's time for Galaza. Just one foul too many. Just ideal. Musiala, poor challenge.
I think the coach have noticed Carassa one way or another. This free kick is going to be brought back. These two still locked together at 1-1. It's been quite a battle. Will it take penalties to decide everything? Havertz looking to get to that, but Carassa is there.
I don't think we need to even look who's clearing the ball and just say Galaza's name. He's everywhere. Absolutely everywhere.
On to the corner. You can hear the reaction around the Boston Stadium. Antonio Brown will take it. Late goals for Canada and Brazil in the round of 32. Germany want a bit of that right here, right now. Brown descended in. Anton's header. And it's clutched by the keeper, Orlando Hill.
Anywhere but there. Anywhere but there, and Germany are going through to the next round. He gets on really well, Anton, but Hill, they say you make your own luck in this game. Paraguay will believe that they've done enough to make some luck, because they have defended incredibly well.
Maurizio Carassa. That's clever. Brilliant this. Musiala. Driving Germany forward. Goretzka. And he's lost his way. Stuck in his tracks. As he and Goretzka get stuck together. Kai Havertz. And that's going to be a free kick for Germany. And an opportunity to win this time. It's been a long afternoon stroke evening.
He didn't need to do it. He didn't need to do it. Humas was right next to him, ready to clear the ball, because it was a heavy touch from Havertz. And like you said, put themselves in a position now where we've got to defend set piece. Very, very difficult position.
There will be 2 minutes added on to extra time. 2 minutes from the penalty shootout, unless Germany are going to have the last word here. Stands over the free kick. Penalties looming. Over to you, Germany, to avoid them.
There's a gap in the near post. post which the goalkeeper's uncovered. Kimmich thinks he can get there.
It's left for Amiri. It's into the side netting. A few fans thought that might have gone in, but another chance goes begging with penalties. Well, we're on the brink of them.
It was an opportunity as well because the run from Kimmich took Ojeda out of the wall. That meant that there was space at that near post, but enough curl was on it. It's a side netting.
I think he might be taking a penalty. Fabian Balbuena is coming on for Julia Alonso. They've won 4 out of 4 penalty shootouts in the World Cup. Pretty good at it, whatever the tournament, in fairness. It's going to be a throw for Paraguay with a matter of seconds remaining. Well, might as well get in the boxer. Maybe not. Maybe. It's not the kind of cross they needed. And that is that. We are going to have a penalty shootout to decide whether Germany or Paraguay advance to the round of 16. You just can't.
Stadium for the call, Ian and Danny.
Thank you, Rob. And so it all comes down to this. Individual duels between penalty takers and goalkeepers, and Kai Havertz is going to be first up, although Orlando Hill has gone walkabout.
Oh yeah, let the mind games begin. The thing is, like you quite rightly said, all the pressure is on the player taking the penalty. And all the pressure is on Germany as well. Havertz will be desperate to get his team off to a good start. And goalkeepers love to play the mind game. They love to keep the players guessing and waiting as long as they can.
And Havertz scored Germany's equaliser. He's been amongst the goals lately for club and country. Can he set the tone and set the standard for Germany in this shootout? It's Havertz. It's coming. It's now. And it's saved. Orlando Hill stops it. Kai Havertz has been reliable for Germany, but not there.
He had to wait his time as well to take the penalty. And Hill guesses the right way. Really strong arm as well. Strong right arm. Opportunity now for Paraguay to get the advantage.
It's Maurizio who will be stepping forward for them. This is one almighty kick. Kai Havertz missed Germany's first one. He needs Manuel Neuer to bail him out here. Maurizio to get Paraguay the edge. It's a brilliant penalty from Maurizio. It's advantage, Paraguay.
It's an outstanding penalty. Neuer goes the right way, but there's just enough power and accuracy in it. Mauricio, see what it means to him as well.
There have been 12 shootouts between Europe and South America, by the way, and South America has won 8 of them, but this is Germany. They always win penalty shootouts. Captain is stepping forward to take the second one. And They can usually rely on Havertz and they can usually rely on Kimmich. But this is huge, massive for Germany. Kimmich does what he has to do. Bottom corner, that'll do nicely for the captain of Germany.
It's brilliant from Kimmich as well. He just waits for Hill to make the initial move, then goes and puts it in the opposite side.
Germany on the board as the captain scores. And now the captain of Paraguay takes his turn. Gustavo Gomez. No problem whatsoever. Paraguay hold their lead in the shootout. And you can see what this means to everyone.
Just like his performance. Very cool, very calm, very collected. Great penalty.
Luciano is next to take the long walk. The long walk. Luciano's turn. And it's into the corner as well, even though Hill went the right way.
It's a good penalty. Musiala keeps it low, right into the corner. Full stretch from Hill. Still can't reach it.
Oohs and ahs around the Boston Stadium. Galasa is next up. He's had an eventful game. He's got himself noticed. One way or another. Can he top it off by scoring here? Galasa, the coolest man in the stadium and possibly on the planet at that moment.
Wow. Under these circumstances, to take a penalty like that just about rolls over the line, it sums up his performance as well.
Voltamada with an absolutely massive kick of a football. Paraguay 3-2 up in this shootout. Every kick counts. Every kick matters. Voltamada! It's saved by Hill again! And Paraguay are on the brink of progress! And Germany are on the brink of exit! Well, Paraguay are one kick away from the round of 16.
And it's another great save from Hill. We are in the midst of a huge story developing in the World Cup. One of the favourites potentially on their way out.
In his 50th cap, Antonio Sanabria with the kick of his life. Will it be a yes or a no for Paraguay? It's a no! He's put it wide by some distance, and Germany live on!
Oh, he had everything in his hands and he doesn't hit the target. Look at the reactions from the two sets of players. Paraguay thought they'd done it. Germany thought they were out. What a reprieve.
Well, it would be just like Germany to take themselves out of this. As Nani and Amiri is about to place the ball on the spot. He's still got to score, of course. Needs, must. Amiri, next to go, amid the highest of high tension. Here he comes, and there it goes. And Germany stay in it, but Paraguay could still win it.
Another good penalty this time. Marie sends help the wrong way. Another huge opportunity for Paraguay.
Well, this is the moment. Fabian Balbuena, who came on right at the end of extra time to do this. He could win this for Paraguay. Will it be a yes or a no this time? Balbuena! He's missed as well! This is extraordinary! They couldn't make this up! You just can't believe it! And this penalty shootout goes on and on!
Talk about cinema. Talk about theatre. We've got it in abundance here. Just when you think Paraguay are going to create the upset, they're the greatest ever goalkeepers in Neuer says, not at the moment.
How very in that moment came out of international retirement for a bit of this. Terrific save in fairness. And it's sudden death now. Feels like it has been for a while. But here's Jonathan Tah. Before he won the game with that brilliant header. Wasn't to be. Could score now. Tah was blazing over. Horribly over. Way over. Back of the stand job almost. And it's back to Paraguay to clinch a place. Maybe in the round of 16.
This is incredible. You're getting to the point now where there's players stepping up that don't necessarily want to take penalties, and you can see why. Top, and the second it leaves his boot, it is flying high. Neuer, and he stepped up once again.
It's down to Jose Canal. A few have been in this position for Paraguay. But he scores! Paraguay have done it! Paraguay have won it! And they booted Germany out of the World Cup! Celebrates a momentous victory in this penalty shootout. You get the feeling they are heading for one big party here and there. The penalty shootout that gave us all, but Germany are out and Paraguay are through. Oh, what a game!
Ian, Danny, thank you so much. So Paraguay, the third team to secure their place in the round of 16. Guess what they get as a reward? Maybe France, maybe Sweden on July 4th in Philadelphia. What a stunning result. Germany, the better team through 120 minutes. Paraguay, the better team through penalty kicks. Rodney.